Hi, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. And today I'm going to talk to you about why you should never complain. So, this topic might surprise some people, and some people might look at this topic and be like, huh? It's easy to complain. And what does complaining do? Well, I'll tell you in this video exactly what complaining does. So basically, when you complain, you attract more complaining. The law of attraction states you attract more of what you already have. Complaining is very, very, very easy to do, but one thing you can do when you're complaining is you can actually offend your angels, because if you're a genuinely good person and you're complaining, we cannot comprehend the creator's plan. We cannot comprehend the way the angels prevent things from getting to us, and the way that they put together synchronicities for us to have what we're truly asking for. For example, you've been saying for maybe months you want a raise, you want a better job, you want a promotion, and your job is getting really, really, really crappy. It's getting hectic, it's getting crazy, and it leads to you getting fired, etc. And then you're looking at this as a curse. And meanwhile, your angels are in the background just kind of like just scooting you towards the next step, because you sometimes we're unable to ask for certain things. Sometimes we don't have the knowledge or the comprehension that be able to ask for certain things. And eventually, if we're not complaining, if we're just going with the flow of things and basically fighting and staying good, being a good person, keeping up with your cleanses, keep doing law of attraction work, keeping your mind in the right place. For whatever reason you got fired from your job, for whatever reason that you were getting pushed away from the other job, no matter how painful or uncomfortable it was, now you might have found the job of your dreams, like your actual career, the thing you want to do for the rest of your life, and the thing that you do very good at. That's just one example. Same thing with love. I can talk about that, an example for if you're dating someone and then that person treats you badly and then you're pushed away from that person, or even if you're not able to find anyone at all for a very long period of time, and then if you're someone who's just okay with it and then you're loving yourself, then your guardian angels can see things very, very, very far ahead of time. The creator has things very organized. It's a kind of synchronicity that we can't comprehend as humans in this dimension, in this space, because we think we know everything. We don't know even a fraction of it, anything that actually goes on the other side. And a lot of people don't want to admit this, but that's just that. When you're a genuinely good person, when you're on the right track, when you're doing everything right, and you've been asking for certain kinds of change in your life, when changes happen, when chaos starts happening, when things don't happen, when it seems like it's not in your favor, if you're a genuinely good person and you've been praying for change and you've been making the correct action and you're doing everything you possibly can to make change happen, go with the flow of things and you'll be surprised where you end up. Just don't complain. The thing is, if we complain, it basically shows that we're accepting whatever we are complaining about. So basically, in the past, if you're at a job and you're complaining, this job is horrible, blah 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 blah, this job is this, and then you're complaining all day and all night, if you're not making the actions to try and change anything, and you're getting moved to your next position, the higher position, for example, and you're just complaining all the time, your angels don't want to hear it. They're just like, ugh, like he's complaining, we're helping him, and he's just constantly complaining. She's just constantly complaining. Like, enough already. And then that's enough to kind of like just sometimes just scare them off. Or sometimes they'll leave you alone. And what happens when angels step away? Then you have certain ancestors as well will step away. They'll be like, I don't want to hear him complain. Like, look what I went through in my life or in my past few lives. Like, I don't want to hear him complain or her complain. So basically, when you learn to not complain, it benefits you in such a great way. You're on the right side of the law of attraction. It shows that when you complain, it shows that you actively accept whatever you're in, and that you're kind of claiming the energy just by complaining. And the thing is, you're not going to be in that position forever. God and the angels and your guides and your ancestors are moving you towards a better place. But the thing is, when you complain, it's kind of like a slap in the face for them, and they're just like, I can't take it anymore. And sometimes the creator will actually look at us and be like, okay, this person likes to complain. It's easy and it's fun for them to do. May I give them more of what they're complaining about? Law of attraction you'll attract more to complain about. You'll see if you're in the habit of complaining often, or even if you're trying not to complain and then you end up complaining, we're human, a little bit happens here and there, but just correct it. Just correct it on the spot. So law of attraction states that you attract more of what you already have. The creator will be like, oh, okay, this person likes to complain. I'll give them more to complain about. It makes them feel good. Here, you want to feel good? Here's more to complain about. And then you'll have unconventional situations that you don't have to be dealing with. So yeah, so this whole video is about getting you guys out of the habit of complaining. So basically, when you guys complain, you're lowering your vibration, you're tanking your vibration. One opposite thing you can do of complaining, if you ever catch yourself complaining and you catch your vibration slipping, basically when we slip out of reach of the angels sometimes. Sometimes our vibration goes so low to the point where we can't, our angels can't fully perceive us and an ability to be able to help us. Ancestors and guides, it depends where they're at, it depends on their skills and what they're good at. But when we complain, we push away our blessings and we attract more complaining. This whole video is about getting you guys to not complain and the habit of not complaining. Whenever you're hitting an obstacle, whenever you're hitting some kind of resistance, it's gonna sound strange. If you're a good person, you're doing everything right, you're aligning yourself, you're doing everything you possibly can do to become the best version of yourself, and you're hitting obstacles. Instead of complaining, just say that you're grateful for whatever obstacles are hitting you, because you know deep down that somehow, in a way that you can't comprehend, that those obstacles that you are facing are actually working in your favor. So, like I said, we're all human. It does happen sometimes when we complain. The complete opposite of complaining is gratitude. So if you ever catch yourself complaining, on the spot, name 7 things you're grateful for. People are like, oh, but I'm grateful for everything. I'm like, okay, then name what you're grateful for right now. And they're like, so basically, look around you, look around your room, name 7 things that you are absolutely, genuinely grateful for, you're heartfeltly grateful for, and that will help raise your vibration from where you've been complaining. So basically, in this video, I'm teaching you guys to not complain. Your guides don't want to hear it, your angels don't want to hear it. It really offends them when they're scooting you in the right direction and you're complaining. So just, instead of complaining, practice gratitude, and you're going to see a lot better results a lot quicker. You're going to feel a lot better, and things are going to happen a lot more quick for you, because when you complain, it sets you back. So that's what this video is about. I hope I helped you guys. If you have any questions, just ask them in the comments and I will answer them. Until then, bye everyone. Ciao.